What's going on, guys? Bengal King here, coming back at you with another video today. Back on Dolphins franchise. Week 12 against the New York Jets is about to be underway. We are an 86 overall, 85 offense, 87 defense, in case you were curious. And we have some upgrades to make before the episode starts. More specifically, one upgrade. I'll let the CPU upgrade Tyrone Holmes. But with DeAndre Hubbard, you know, he's a good cover guy, and with me not using the linebackers as much, his zone coverage, his man coverage is a priority in order for him to be the best cover linebacker that he can be. However, his block shit is also pretty low for a linebacker at 78, so I'm not a huge fan of that. Even though he's a pass coverage type and that's the scheme fit, we're going to go into run stopper for this particular upgrade. It does take his overall +1. Block shedding goes up. Ooh, hold on. +1 pursuit, +1 speed is huge, +1 tackle, and +1 zone coverage as well. He goes up to 85 speed, which is fantastic. Definitely love to see that being upgraded. Speed is one that you don't get every so often, or you don't get very often. So when you do, you really have to take advantage of it. But without further ado here, let's go ahead and play the 80 overall New York Jets. Could be a challenge for us. We are home. It's been a little while since we've rocked some really cool away, or really cool alternate uniforms. So let's go out in the orange today. I'll give the Jets all whites, and we will hop into the game. All right, the all orange are looking very nice. I really think these pop during the daytime when it's not raining in Miami, so I'm lucky that it's not raining here. 11 minutes on the clock. Let's go ahead and take this W. So we're cross-manned against 85. Whoever that might be Chris Herndon, but that is wide open in the flat. Le'Veon Bell was uncovered in man coverage somehow. So another run. Le'Veon Bell, I say another run, but it's a run. So they're first of the game. So definitely not another, but another overall touch for Le'Veon Bell. We're going to be sticking in with Titus Avant for most of this game, whether that's in deep zones or otherwise. It's another run. We got to fill that gap, and we do so pretty well. Bell picks up maybe 3 yards, but that's not too bad. Finally going to throw the ball, and I thought that was certainly a streak on that right side. I tried to get on that as quickly as possible, but they actually checked down once again a Le'Veon Bell. That seems to be their offense so far. We might blitz here on 3rd and inches, trying to get a big stop. Just got to be aware of our man assignment here, and it looks like it's going to be a run, and they pick it up, I think. Yeah, they definitely get a yard on 3rd and inches. So the Jets are moving the ball pretty efficiently so far to start this game. But that could all change in an instant with a big turnover. We've got a bunch of speed on defense, a bunch of playmakers. You never know what could happen as Jerome Baker comes in the backfield, makes a tremendous play for the big TFL. 3rd and 11. Biggest play of the game here for the Jets. They definitely need a conversion. We're trying to cover everything, and that is going down the sideline, switching on Byron Murphy, who catches it just out of bounds. Would have been a nice interception, but we'll be set up with Jakeem Grant back to return the punt. Maybe a lot more potential for a return there anyway. There we go. Elliott, good speed. I'd love a block, but Jamal Adams has such great range. Comes over, makes a tackle. Balaj comes in the game. Perfect time to throw, you'd think, but there is a flag. We're going to throw it away. It's probably a hold. See, it's funny because Gesicki has streak specialists, but I feel like he never catches it when we throw it to him on streaks. And R1 may have been open, but I was already trying to step up through the gap there. Quinnen Williams ensures that nothing good happens for me. 3rd and 15. Looking at Stevens, Gesicki maybe. He's got to get Jamal Adams out of the play, and it's a blitz. We get that in there. It's going to be a tough catch for Devontae Parker, and couldn't. Kind of limited my options there when I rolled out like that. Not a great start for us offensively. We'll see if the defense can come back out, make some plays. Maybe this time come away with the turnover, get the ball. They're taking a deep shot. Oh my goodness. It's complete to Robbie Anderson down that left hash. Minka came over to make the tackle, but wow. We got crushed off the rip there. I don't know if I should have been there with Titus Avant. I know I'm the deep middle. Here's a run left side. Linebackers tracking well. And it's DeAndre Hubbard. Maybe that +1 speed increase paying off. Makes a tackle on Bell. So run. It looks like they're trying to cut it back. I filled the lane well, but he just makes a miss. Oh my goodness, Le'Veon Bell. What the hell, dude? Jets are cooking. That is another 1st down for them. Let's try to put some pressure on Sam Darnold. I mean, they're running the ball pretty frequently. I feel like we've had moderate success in man coverage, although Nothing crazy. Looks like it's going to be a wham, and it is shut down. Alonzo Wood with a little bit of help from Xavier Howard. Coming back, more of a base look here. Trying to play some man coverage. Zig back inside. I'm all over it, but he catches it for the touchdown. Are you kidding me? Is that Quincy Enunwa? Good Lord, man. That is tough. I feel like we played pretty good man coverage on that zig. It fooled me like pretty quickly. Thought it was an out. But I got back on it really, really fast. And it didn't matter because he just held on through contact. Jets are up early. I feel like this drag to Ray Stevens could get wide open depending on the coverage. And they're blitzing heavy. We're throwing on the run, but here's Stevens. All you had to do was make a linebacker miss in space. His juke is so bad. How is that? Matt Longacre comes up with the tackle, but jeez, dude. I feel like that is not a tough ask to make him miss there. Okay, we have a really, really good opportunity to exploit the single high safety look. Looks like Gesicki's in one-on-one, but we're just going to check down to Devontae Parker. Drag was a much safer option and good stiff arm. Let's dial up a screen that never works. It looks like they're blitzing, so this could be extremely effective if they don't read it effectively. A lot of effective there. We get it to Zeke. It's a hold. We have space, but I don't think it's going to matter, as it's going to be probably coming back. I'm making a lot of jukes for no reason. Checking down. Decent spin by Kalen Balaj. All right. I mean, we've been effective by checking down. There's no reason to really extend the field, but if we get an opportunity to, I certainly would love to take it. Looks like Winkler's going to be open, but Gesicki's even more open. We'll throw that over the head of the LB. No problem. The offense has started to pick up a bit. We're on a fantastic drive. Let's just stay patient, not make any big mistakes, and I think we should be able to get the ball in the end zone, at least tie things up here, provided I actually make the extra point. But we're thinking a little bit too far in advance. Let's just focus on getting the touchdown first, and then we'll worry about the extra point. But I like that option. Preston Williams down at the 1. Okay, they're in some serious goal line look here. Let's just go ahead and throw it to Preston Williams. Quick slant, touchdown. And that's his first touchdown in a while, it feels like. But I'll take it. They all count the same. Should be 7-7 to run left side. Let's get over there with Avant. Man, Bell cut back. If he would have broken that tackle and actually escaped, that could have been very, very bad. Besides the illegal block in the back that's going to make this thing irrelevant. Now, we could take 2nd and 18. I'm going to decline and make it 3rd and 7. It's long enough already. I trust that the Jets could probably get, you know, another 6 or 7 yards back. I know 2nd and 18 makes it look pretty tough, but I'd rather just make one stop and get the punt. And that's exactly what we do here, is we keep everything in front. We're creating like a really nice levels concept on this right side based on the defense they're showing us. But we're going to throw that comebacker, and that was a poor decision, as that was really tight coverage on that left side. No interception, thankfully, but they were in such a weird coverage that I tried to exploit that right side, and they had 2 deep zones over there, which was just a really odd look. I didn't mean to spin like that. Jesus. Maybe McLeod on this short post. Could be where we make our money. I wanted Ray Stevens. We're going to throw on the run, though. That's not... I wasn't supposed to be to Ray Stevens, but he catches it. Unfortunately, out of bounds. Should we press at the line? This is dangerous with this tight end, but if he's blocking, we got a great setup. Good tackle by DeAndre Hubbard. Continuing his big game. I think it's his 2nd tackle for loss, or... yeah, 2nd tackle for loss on the game. In just 2 quarters. Not even. A quarter and a half of play. So that is excellent to see. We got man coverage across the board. No tight end. It's play action. We just got to take the deep. And that's what they're going towards. And that is almost a user pick, easy reads, little green eggs and ham action. But unfortunately, it was not. I didn't deserve to say that because he dropped the pick. Common complaint get also is that I don't show enough runs. But I don't really talk during the runs generally because some of them are like that one and they don't work out because it was just the wrong call for the situation. And, you know, they don't really do much. I try to use the run to set up the pass, such as that Ray Stevens left sideline. Throw is there. One-handed grab and touchdown for Ray Stevens. 66 yards. I think we were from the 34. I hesitated, but that is a bomb from the bazooka. Lawrence, the boss, Ross, finds his favorite rookie target out of Tennessee, Ray Stevens, for another touchdown. That wheel crushes, man. And that is what we'll consistently go back to when we have the matchup. Stevens has the speed. Ross has the arm. We got the connection for the TD. But as I was saying, I use the run to set up the pass. It's something that I do as like a strategic move to, like, it makes stuff happen. the run isn't the end-all be-all. So if I run for like 3 or 4 yards even, it probably won't make the cut most of the time, just because I don't think it's, at least for me, it's not super exciting to watch, you know, ground and pound. If that's your thing, I mean, there are plenty of other places to go. Like Madden 20 is running the ball meta all the time because it's easy. These sliders make it a little bit more difficult, but I don't know. That's going to be an effective play. Jesus. Jamison Crowder's got a whole lot of speed. Outruns DeAndre Hubbard even with his new speed boost. Oh, down goes Darnold. It's the key to success. Trey Key on the sack. Man coverage needs to play strong. And they go over the middle. And I whiffed on the hit stick. Just needed to wrap up before the line to gain, and I didn't do it. You can't afford to make those mistakes on 3rd down because you give the Jets a fresh set of downs now to hurt you in all types of ways. They might have gotten the first anyway, but we made sure that they did. But that is a great tackle. This is a tough matchup. I think I'm on Anunwe here in one-on-one man coverage. And it was a good route by him, but it goes over the middle, and that looks like it probably was a face mask on Jerome Baker at the tail end of the play. And that is exactly what it is. And that's right at me. Anton Scott, he just doesn't have the speed, and I didn't have the ability on that play. As that's Charles Clay, actually. 2nd and goal. Darnold back to throw. Checks down to Bell again. But it is DeAndre Hubbard who has been all over him the entire game. And it's 3rd and goal from the 5. We didn't call a timeout. It's a run outside, and Le'Veon Bell makes us pay. Blocking was great. And the Jets are going to even things up here late in the 2nd quarter. Not the way we wanted to end the first half. Thankfully, there is time. We have 2 timeouts, a minute and a half to make something happen. Should be doable. We'll set up the run, or set up the pass with the run. Maybe look to take a deep shot if anything gets open. DeAndre Hubbard with 7 tackles in the first half already. Come on, offense. Give us the lead. Ross, of course, has bazooka, so he can throw it, you know, pretty far. It's like 80 yards in the air, but that looks to be open. That is the tight end, Adam Winkler. And he's injured, so there goes one of our timeouts. Jesus. He's played so well this year as a rookie. You hate to see him go down. Might call a wheel here. They blitz, we're in a lot of trouble. Got it off quickly to Gesicki, though, the starting tight end. And I should have gotten out of bounds, but I thought we'd stiff arm out of bounds. Not going to call a timeout. Winkler has muscle cramps. He's good to go. We can still afford to go over the middle. I mean, like, there's a lot of time. But inaccurate. How quick was that throw? I mean, we waited long enough, right? Apparently not. It's 4th and inches from midfield. If you think we're punting for a second in this situation, you are deeply mistaken. Here's the handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, and it is shut down completely. Over the middle and complete to Robbie Anderson. I was in man coverage with Titus Avant. They took me all the way to the other side of the field, and Robbie Anderson has himself a touchdown. 44 yards, and that's really not the way we wanted to end this first half at all. And it looks like that might be the end. 34 seconds, only 1 timeout. It's going to be very difficult to score. Might try the same play we scored on earlier, and that is Ray Stevens on a wheel. Just need blocks to hold up. Over the middle, it's over. It's a bullet pass, inaccurate. I think we had Preston Williams again, but for whatever reason, we can't connect with him. Play action. We got Stevens, one-on-one. Create separation. Stevens can't haul it in. That wheel is such a dangerous play with so much potential. I mean, it's hard not to keep going back to it, knowing what type of damage we're capable of doing. Single high safety, looks like that free side's blitzing. See if we can do anything. Try to spin back through the hole. That was a mistake. Probably just should have followed up, see if we could use his power element of his game. 3rd and 5. Some mistakes with running the football there. Not in running the football, but the way I did it explicitly. But we got Ray Stevens for the catch and run up the middle. 3rd and 10. Blitzing with Mosley. I don't even know where to go with the football. Jordan Jenkins on the sack, and we're going to punt. I mean, we really needed a score on that. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We needed a score on that drive. Now that makes this a lot tougher, you know, considering the Jets have a really good opportunity to score. I don't know why Jamal Adams is out there blocking. Not doing a great job, by the way. Oh, fumble, ball on the ground. Recovered by Miami. Who got that? That was such a weird play. It happened so quickly. I wasn't even a part of it. Eric Browning fell on it, apparently. It was a delay to Le'Veon Bell. Nice little draw. And the hit was made by DeAndre Hubbard. Just ripped it out. And Eric Browning snags it. Bang, bang play. And, I mean, that's what we needed. We needed a huge turnover to turn the tide. And that's exactly what we've done. And now we can exploit some matchups. We have 5 wide. One of these streaks is going to get open. We went for Stevens. Can you imagine if he would have caught that? I mean, that's my guy that I throw it up to make a crazy catch. 3rd and 9. See what gets open here. And it's going to be the wheel. Preston Williams snags it. His 2nd touchdown of the game. 5th of the season. I mean, that was a tough catch to make. 1-on-1. He just needed to beat his guy. He did. And then it was tough. Ball got there a little bit late, maybe. Williams just used some great hands and some great strength in those hands to pull it down and hold on. Tie game, 21 up. I mean, they're really letting our linebackers get a whole lot of tackles. Bell has 17 carries for only 24 yards. Front 7 shutting it down, 2nd and 7. Jets approaching midfield. I hope they don't continue that trend and they go over the middle to Bell. I don't know how I miss all these hit sticks. It feels like Heat Seeker's turned off, and that's what I need. Ah, it's off. That makes a lot of sense about how I whiff on a hit stick every single time I try. It's turned on now. Maybe we'll see a big change in the amount of hit sticks I actually get to land, but you're throwing at the user, you idiot! Easy reads. Hop on pop, Titus Avant. Popping the shot afterwards with the celebration. Hell yeah, baby. Big turnover. This is the time that we need to make some magic happen. And I want it to be away from Jamal Adams if I'm throwing that wheel. Adams comes up into the box. I mean, we're definitely going to block Balaj. All we really need is that wheel to develop. It really didn't. I mean, it's an inaccurate throw, thank God, because I would have been into coverage. I want the wheel. It's the wheel deal. I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry for that. Oh, that's my fault. That is complete. Big over the middle. That's a funny route. Under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd. We're in man coverage. That's gonna be to the flat. I still miss. I still whiff the hit stick, dude. And what is happening? Chris Herndon's got grown man strength apparently. Please run. They're not going to. Because down goes Darnold. It's the game MVP so far. DeAndre Hubbard doing jumping jack. 10 tackles, 3 for loss, including a sack. Sack. Why did I say it like that? Either way, big play from Hubbard. Bring it back. We'll protect the sticks and see if we can force a turnover. It's a longer field goal, you know, either way. And they're just going to check down. No, let's not break tackles, Bell. Let's not do that. It's a longer field goal, but obviously still very makeable. See if there's any shot at blocking this. I feel like I haven't blocked one in forever. And that trend will continue. It's right down the middle. Jets take a 24-21 lead here off the leg of Greg Zuerlein. They sent a heavy blitz there. We got rid of the ball really quickly, and it didn't matter. Because Adams just made a really nice play. I didn't know what to do with the ball there. I mean, pressure came in. Leonard Williams brings down Ross. I just cannot seem to kick this to the sideline. They're breaking all types of tackles. And it's a face mask on the end of it. I mean, you have got to be kidding me. Big 3rd and 7 here. We're actually going to play a dangerous game and play the clouds here. And I think it worked out well because we got it. Byron Murphy makes a big tackle. We're going to hold the Jets to a field goal try. This one a bit longer than the last one, about 10 yards deeper. Come on, Greg Zuerlein. Miss. Nope. Again, right down the middle. 27-21 now. A touchdown still puts us on top. There's no need to worry. Good enough block, man. That's a face match. There we go. One on our end, finally. Or one for our end, I guess. This play was so good last year. I'm convinced it's like the worst play in the game this year. I don't know if I've gotten like any success on crossers whatsoever. And they completely destroy my left tackle. It's Ja'Kai Polite, who couldn't even stay on the team. for what? Like, did he even make it out of a preseason? What has happened this second half? We cannot throw the ball. We cannot run the ball. The Jets have turned into an entirely different team, clearly. Let's cancel play action. Just wait for something to get open. That's perfect. Perfect. Devontae Parker drops it. Oh, you can't. You can't drop that one. That's wide open. That was a pretty awful animation down that left sideline. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of time left because there is 7.5 minutes. But, I mean, it can start to go really quickly when our defense is not getting a stop. And they just continue to drive and drive and drive. That's why we're trying to take away everything, and eventually we do. Alonzo Wood, 10th on the season, double-digit territory for a defensive tackle. Christian Wilkins obviously has not been in that same conversation. But Alonzo Wood has played so great for us. And that is another sack. This time it is Kendall Fuller off the nickel blitz. 3rd and 28. Defense stepping up when it matters most. We're going to send heat again. We're going to take everything away. It is play action. And that is one-on-one. Howard can't stop the completion, but he stops the first down. If that's a broken tackle, we're in some serious trouble. It's 4th and 6. New York will punt, but it's 2nd and 10. We cannot have another 3 and out. Absolutely cannot happen. We have that over the middle. Parker. Jeez. Jamal Adams is absolutely ridiculous in this game. The guy gets to absolutely everything. Let me drop another absolutely on him. I can only speak in absolutes because it is true. He gets to everything. Can I sneak that in there? Gesicki, thank God. I mean, Jamal Adams has taken away both routes. Dude's cracked out. See if he gets open. Go, Ross. Go. You are unbelievably slow. Go. Go. Don't fumble. Get out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. It's a 9-yard gain. He is as slow as the day is long. Let me tell you. The offense has been like hit or miss. I mean, it hasn't been bad. I think it's played well. 2nd and 5 for midfield. You got to make that block. You have to make that block. But we'll have to see what's available. Gesicki is not open. Well, he might have been, but we're going to go for Adam Winkler instead. Big truck. He takes a big hit. Payback right back from Jamal Adams. But guess what? I don't care. First down, he holds on. We could probably make this the final drive of the game. But I'm worried that we're not going to get in the end zone and then be SOL. 3rd and 3. 2-minute warning. Just passed. We need the first down. Zeke, just go through them. See, this is what I'm talking about. We get in these tough spots where it's 4th and 1, and we obviously have to go for it here. But what do we come out in? I think we come out preparing to give the ball to Zeke and hope our offensive line holds up against their defensive line. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. The clock is not moving. You have to be kidding me with that. You have to be kidding me. On what planet? On what planet did Zeke not get over the line to gain? I mean, you have got to be kidding me. Let's see. Where does the ball get to? This is where it gets to. Right over here on the line. Look where the ball is. Just over by about half a ball this hash mark. I can't get onto it, but it's almost this one. Just above this hash mark. Where's the line to gain? That hash mark. The ball is over. The ball is over the line, and you can't challenge it. It's under 2 minutes. They're not going to review it, and even if they did, their mechanics are so screwed up in this game that guess what? It wouldn't be overturned. How did I not get that? Like, you're joking. Now we got to use our timeouts. They're going to punt the football back. We're going to have 1 minute and 20 seconds, provided we get a stop first. We're going to have 1 minute and 20 seconds to score with no timeouts, and probably have to go 50 yards or so. Oh my goodness, that could have been it. That could have been a pick six. Also, if I over pursued, it could have been a touchdown the other way, which would have been really bad, obviously. We're just going to take things away. Going back across the formation, we have to shut it down. Big tackle by Trey Key. Again, we're going to have 1 minute and 20 seconds. This is where champions are made. I do not want the Jets to give us our second loss of the season. Here is the punt. Grant back to return. They're going to give him a return, and we have some blocks as well. There we go, Jakeem. Of course, we can't make any mistakes here. Can't really afford to take sacks. They blitz. Just check down to Zeke. Take the first down. Is that a first, or they want to bring that one back? And he's injured. I mean, that's not the worst thing, because we do get a timeout from it. Was there a runoff, though? Did they take a 10-second runoff? I don't think that play took 16 seconds. They might have taken a run off. We get Devontae Parker on the outside. He gets out of bounds. Strip ball aggressive. Can you relax? 2nd and 4. Rolling out. I don't like any of the options on that side. Zeke dislocated his thumb. Get back in there. I like him on a quick route here. He is so open. Big stiff arm. Oh my God. Grown man move from Ezekiel Elliott. That was so huge. Stop the clock as well. Pick up the first. Unless Gesicki gets open really quickly. And he does. I mean, we're going to lead that all day. Decent blocks. Gesicki first down. We're going to hurry up here. That's going to take probably 10 seconds off the clock. 8-second runoff. This is a play that scored earlier in the season. And the coverage is completely different. We're going to throw it away quickly. 20 seconds. We need 11 yards. It's going to be really tough to get the ball in the end zone here. I need Zeke to block. I need Gesicki to get open. Can we get that over? Stevens, he stepped out of bounds first. Oh my God. 3rd and 10. 16 seconds. This is not a play designed to get in the end zone. This wheel is not going to work. We got to change up the formation, I think. I don't like that either. Let's see what gets open. No delay of game. I'm going to throw it out the back of the end zone. Pressure was coming in. That was 3rd down. If we don't get this thing into the end zone in this play, we're not going to have any time. We need the end zone. I might even take delay of game to get a different play. I'm gonna take the delay game. I know this is like whatever. It's weird. It makes this a bit longer. I need some routes to stretch out and space out the defense. Williams here could be open. Williams or Stevens. Gesicki's gonna block. We're gonna streak Gesicki, slant Stevens. He could work across the formation, get open, depending on what the coverage they're in. Game on the line. Here we go. I throwed it. It is intercepted at the 1 by Justin Coleman. I wasn't originally going to throw it to him. I like Devontae Parker on the post. But let's see if anything got open. Parker post read was right here. Accurate throw, and that's probably a touchdown. But if I waited too long, the freak that is Jamal Adams goes and gets it. So I needed to throw the ball right here and anticipate that they were going to switch, which that's pretty hard to do. Preston Williams was not open. This was the route. We had to throw it to Devontae Parker. But again, Jamal Adams could have made a freak play on that. So we went one-on-one for Ray Stevens. Did not work out. Game is not technically over, but it's over. 6 seconds. Like, a safety doesn't really even help us. That's the problem. We need a turnover. And we're not going to get it. Jets managed to defeat us here at home in Miami, despite the best efforts of DeAndre Hubbard and company. Pretty good game from Lawrence Ross. Had the interception at the end, obviously, and the completion percentage was bad. His second half, I wish I could see, because it was night and day. We were just not as effective in the second half. Zeke, 18 carries for 48 yards, not great. Obviously, that's really bad. And then receiving, I mean, Ray Stevens had a big touchdown. Preston Williams with 2 of his own. It's just, it wasn't there for us today. Defense played pretty well. We got 4 sacks. Alonzo Wood, Trey Key, DeAndre Hubbard, and Kendall Fuller. A pick for Titus Avant. Forced fumble for Hubbard, too. Recovered by Brown. I mean, we had a good game. Just, it wasn't good enough to beat the Jets here. No real notable upgrades here for the entire team, except for our kicker, which I probably should have shown, but one way or another, it's not going to make too big of an impact. We dropped to 9-2 at the hands of the now 5-1 Jets, and this puts up a very interesting AFC East. Now, the Bills, who are coming off a tie, I believe, in one of their last 2 games, are 8-2-1. The winner of this game would have a very, very good chance to win the division. I would say the winner of this game wins the division pretty much no matter what. But that is a story for another time. That'll be the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.
So you lost, all the best will fake it.